What's up, cooks? Welcome to the Cookbook Club. Today we have a blast from the past. Not only are we going to use the KitchenAid stand mixer and raspberry ice, I finally found my spinner. So we're going to have a lot of fun on our first cookbook recipe for this month from the Bake from Scratch series. We are in volume 9. We're making confetti pudding cookies. We're starting out easy, but these look amazing. And because there's confetti in there, I knew we needed to get out the raspberry ice. Welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen.
Yay!
So if you're new to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen, we pick a cookbook every single month and we cook 4 recipes out of it once a week. So we get a thorough look at the cookbook and we get to learn some new recipes too, right? This month I've chosen Bake from Scratch, and this is a magazine, but every year they put together an annual similar to the way Southern Living used to do it. So there's 9 of them right now. We are in volume 9 and we're going to be making from page 282 confetti pudding cookies, right? And I brought out the little raspberry ice, right? If you guys remember this from my stand mixers under 200, stand mixers over 200, I'll put a link down in the description to that. I finally found the spinner. So let me go grab the ingredients and let's make us some cookies. So why did I pick this simple recipe? I thought it was kind of interesting because it has the sprinkles and it has this pudding mix, and this actually doesn't have dairy in it, so I can eat this. I saw these cookies and I saw this mixer and then I saw this cookies and I saw this mixer and I was like, I gotta do it, right? So I have some butter in here and we are going to cream some butter and some sugar in our little mixer here. This is just an artisan, so if you looking for a till head mixer, that's what this is. And we need to cream this really good, so we're going to let this go like 3 minutes. Okay, this looks nice and fluffy there. Fluffy. I'm going to scrape it down a little bit here. A little raspberry ice. Raspberry ice. You can get, even if you have a regular artisan, you can get these glass bowls if that's what you would like.
This was from the designer series.
Yeah. So it has upgraded paint and the glass bowl. So we're going to go ahead and add in an egg and some vanilla. So I have this bowl here. So I have a bowl here with some flour. We're going to take this is an instant pudding mix, right? We're going to go ahead and we're going to put this in here. This basically is flavored cornstarch, among other things I put in here. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the flour. And I'm going to add some salt and baking soda. That was backwards. And I'm going to go ahead and stir this together. We're going to go ahead and put this in here. I think I might do a little scrapey before I do that. This is not a big batch, so you could double it. And then we're going to put in some of these little sprinkles, jimmies. Is that what people call them? These are naturally flavored. They don't have any of those artificial colorings. So the color is a little muted compared to regular sprinkles, but they're better for you, right? And let me, before I stir that in, let me make sure my bowl is scraped. It looks like we're ready to go. Okay, so this recipe came from Quinn Lombard. It says to use a 64-gram, 3-tablespoon disher, cookie scoop. That would be a number 40, I think. All I have is a number 20, but this is one I usually use, and it makes pretty big cookies. So I don't think I want to make them that big.
Pancake size?
Yeah. So they say you can do one of two ways. You can dish them out and then roll them up like this so you get a smooth cookie. Or they like to leave them like this so they come out a little rough looking on the top.
A little texture to it?
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I can say that I did sneak a little taste of this dough, and it's delicious. It says it'll make 12 cookies.
Well, if you're making it smaller than what they're recommending.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to make much more than 12, though, with this disher. I don't know. I tried to figure out what disher it would make, and it seems like it was weird to make like a 4-inch. Let me put these in the oven, and we'll be back. Okay, these cookies smell amazing. They smell very vanilla-y. Here's our cookies. I will say that, they're trying to phase out a lot of the artificial color. Sprinkles are not quite as vibrant of a color because they're all made from natural materials, natural ingredients. If you want, you can add more because the color isn't as bright as traditional sprinkles.
Not just bright, they just look like dye stains.
Yeah,
they melted and everything.
But, if you don't want yellow number or red number 40, right, you're going to have to accept that the sprinkles are not going to be as vibrant, right? But they still look amazing. Look at that. They smell amazing. Here you go. So even despite the size difference, like their pictures, they don't look like even as big as these, right? But they're saying to use a really big scoop. I think the yellow disher is perfect for these. Yeah. So here's the cookbook. This is volume 9 of Bake from Scratch. That's volume 9. And we're going to go ahead and take a taste. So they're supposed to be soft in the middle, a little crispy on the edge.
Because it's a little bit of a hump in the middle.
There's a little crispy on the edge.
It's crispy on the outside.
It is so good. So that's the cookie. They're really rich and vanilla-y.
I mean, butter cookies are awesome.
It's a winner. It's a high butter to flour ratio. These are amazing. They're delicious. The pudding adds a lot of vanilla flavor. They're soft. They got that little crispy on the edge. These are fantastic.
The inside is soft.
These are so good. This is a winner. Just for the price of this book, this recipe.
Oh, yeah.
It's a winner. We're in for a treat, right? Month of August, Bake from Scratch. There's 9 volumes. We're not even going to scratch the surface. But we're going to have fun, right? Thanks for joining me. This is the Cookbook Club.